And here we are, cross positions on Antigua Shipyard in the top at 12 o'clock. We have ST Life as the red Zerg. His opponent all the way at 6 o'clock, the blue Protoss, ROG.elfi.
And I wasn't lying before when I told you, when I watched this series, this is the first time I shot to an opponent's lava so fast to check if he's gone for anything early. And so far, not. And usually, I mean, you remember, I don't know if you ever had this criticism as a caster, you go ahead and be like, all right, well, he's not gone for an 8 pull. He's not gone for it. No, it is not. He's gone for the Overlord, right? When I'm casting live, I feel obliged to bring that information to everybody.
I can see what's happening. You don't have to say it. No, this is important. He's making an Overlord. You need to know.
Yeah, you do, man, because if that Overlord wasn't there, we'd be seeing something crazy. Elfi, of course, gone for the pylon. On the ramp, actually, this is, in my opinion, the better wall-off to complete. You needed 2 pylons to complete the wall-off, of course, with the extra production facilities put in there. But this is a map where I wouldn't be surprised if we had have seen an early pull. It's because very similar to Entombed Valley, you can't wall off initially with just a couple set of structures. It's very difficult to do so. But Elfi goes in immediately, cross position only, of course, on this TSL map. Sees no early pull, but is going for the drone again.
Yeah, just putting down a little bit of harassment. He's got that pylon up. No forge started, so we'll have to see if the possibility of cannon rush does arise. He still has not started that forge. Drone just going to slip right by and put down that hatchery. And look at this follow-up from Life. He doesn't like doing 15-14. He actually goes up to 15-16 before putting his spawning pool down.
Yeah, he goes all the way up to 16. Pretty risky, to be honest. And oh my god. No,
what?
Seriously?
It's actually
this time,
a fake.
Like, it's not real, but the thing is, imagine if he puts down another pylon or something, or starts to fake it out right at the end, and then all the drones come off. That would be like the ultimate mind game. But is Life going to forfeit? Because in the previous game, as soon as that pylon finished, like, all the drones came in again. It's happening here.
Yeah, you know, Elfi's been... Oh, he's actually building a pylon as if it's a cannon. Let's see if Life recognizes it. And yes, he does. He realizes, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. It just goes back to mining. So apparently Elfi's been setting him up all game, training him for this one moment. But Life took the bait, but not... He didn't take it full on.
And the gas goes down immediately, but Elfi goes back in to scout for it and sees the gas come down at a relatively early time here once again. So Elfi knows that the potential of aggression is absolutely viable here by Life, whether it be a very simple Roach bailing attack, whether it be Ling bailing attack, or whether a fast layer is coming out. And the way that Life has played this out, absolutely any of those is possible here, and Elfi has to be on his toes. Remember though, this is the last game. No more messing about, guys.
Right.
You mess up, it's gone. You're out.
And Elfi's got his expansion well on the way up. He's actually built a gateway before Forge and actually another pylon before Forge. So very confident he's not going to get attacked there. He's got that pylon scouting the whole way out. And Life's actually made 4 Zerglings here. I believe 2 to take out the pylon and 2 to attack. No, that doesn't make sense. So apparently he's going to attack with all 4, but the wall is now well on its way with the cybernetic score and Forge blocking that off. And a Zealot being chronoed. No, he just chronoed. There we go. Okay, there we go. Life makes sense again. Here comes a Zealot.
No, Life doesn't make sense, actually. It makes no sense whatsoever. He's gone layer here and an extractor to chill, and it's pretty early on here. The pylon on the natural will fall down as well, and Elfi will fall into the dark here. And 2 Lings have actually made their way to the ramp here, and because of a lack of a cannon, are going to bring down the pylon.
Oh,
the Zealot has to get in there, but this war-off will not be completed. Another structure needs to go down.
And you know, it's actually funny because had Life not made 6 Zerglings, he wouldn't have been able to do this. Had he just played, I'm doing air quotes now, standard, and only made the 2, this opportunity would have never opened up for him.
The sentry's going to pop out on the wrong side at the last minute. He actually changes the waypoint of the gateway to put it on the right side, and he will wall off. That would have been hilarious if the no, it wouldn't have been, actually.
He loves living in the danger zone, Apollo.
This is a danger zone, man. This is insane what we're seeing here. But what is the layer 4 again? He hasn't taken the gases on the natural. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Okay, so second gateway was actually canceled and then rebuilt to allow, I guess, exit from the natural. No additional buildings just yet, so we'll have to see.
Oh, the Nidus Swim, the Nidus Swim! It's going to happen. We're going to see the famous Nidus Swim build. Oh my god, and it's going to be in the smoke area inside the main base of Elfi, who isn't got a pylon there or anything.
Production tab showing 14 Zerglings, so yeah, it's just going to be a straight up Nidus all in with Zerglings. No gases at the natural. this is like super old school builds going on here, and we're just looking at pure Zergling production.
Yeah, so if Elfi doesn't see this go down, this is game over. He's gone Robo, he's got 2 gateways down, he just doesn't have enough units. The pylon he built in his main base is not on the corner. The pylon is touching there, and
wow.
oh my god, it's coming down, chill. Are we seriously gonna see the game end like this?
Do you remember Metalopolis, like back in the beta when everybody scouted the hidden area, but then nobody did this, like since the beta, but here we go. Back in time, or back in the future, you be the judge. The Zerglings streaming right into the main base, beginning to go to town on those probes, and this is just insanity.
Oh, this is so insane. He's going to lose his main, and Hydra Den is down as well. Gases are taken,
Hydras.
so Hydras are going to back this up too. As weird as that is, a queen in the main base of Elfi, spreading creep like a bitch, man. She is spreading shit all over. I'm going insane right now watching this game. That is no Queen of England. That queen is disgusting. Look at her. Look at her.
And Zerglings sneaking down past the force field, taking out a few probes there, and a lot of Zerglings waiting to come down. Looks like they're going to back up. And now there's 2 tumors out, and that means this creep is going to spread right on over to the ramp. The Hydras are going to funnel down that ramp, and yeah, it's not going to be good times for Elfi.
A warp prism though, so it's like a warp prism 4 gate now for Elfi, who's going to launch an attack across the other side. But the Hydras are going to start raining down above the force fields. Lings make their way down. Oh my god, Elfi messes up a force field, a crucial force field.
Able to take down the 2 sentry zealots being warped in to deal with the Zerglings, but the sentries were clearly necessary, and here goes the warp prism on its valiant base race journey, but now Elfi goes up his own ramp, I guess his old ramp, and seeing that the Hydras are there, and just not a good time for our Protoss player.
I'm actually just laughing at this game. This is driving me crazy. The Hydra's now raining down damage, 6 more popping out from the Nidus when probes are pulled off. The warp prism is just left in the top right with nothing to do, nothing to say. And Elfi is going to lose this series after being 2-0 ahead. The Hydra's just raining down damage. What really can he do against Hydras? He will have a plus attack upgrade here, but there's just too many Hydras. A spine crawler's coming down on the high ground as well.
Okay, well now the tumors have spread and are going to begin moving down the ramp. There they go. The creep is actually going to spread into the natural now. And, okay, we've got another gateway going on, so it's going to be 4-gate Warp Prism going into the main base with a Zealot. And here he goes, going into phasing mode, and... Nice.
Oh. Okay.
But it would have been
that
good.
Didn't work. There is another gateway coming down, though. He's got a lot of Stalkers and Sentries, but the Spine Crawlers are never going to allow this main base to come back in. The Hydra's now going to join up from the Nidus Worm with the rest of the Nidus Worm on the low ground.
Oh! Man or Nidus Worm.
Oh
obviously that never had a chance.
Coming down onto the what? Oh my! What are we watching?
All right, he's now breached it, and there's the GG.